As the midday sun blazed, an experimental orange and white F-16 fighter jet took off with the familiar thrumming sound that is the hallmark of U.S. air power. But the ensuing dogfight was unlike any other. This F-16 was piloted by artificial intelligence, not a human pilot. And sitting in the front seat was Air Force Secretary Frank Kendall. AI represents one of the biggest advances in military aviation since the introduction of stealth in the early 1990s. And the Air Force has been aggressively pursuing it. Though the technology is not yet fully developed, the service plans to expand its AI fleet to more than 1,000 unmanned fighter jets, the first of which will be operational by 2028. It was fitting that the dogfight took place at Edwards Air Force Base, a sprawling desert facility where Chuck Yeager broke the speed of sound, and the military has developed its most secret aerospace advances. Inside secret simulators and buildings shielded from surveillance, a new generation of test pilots is training AI agents to fly in war. Kendall traveled here to see AI flying in real time and make a public statement about his belief in the future role of AI in air combat. The AI-piloted F-16, called Vista, flew Kendall through lightning-fast maneuvers at more than 550 miles per hour that put 5 times the force of gravity on his body. The plane nearly collided with a second human-piloted F-16 as the two planes raced to within 1,000 feet of each other, twisting and turning to try to force their opponent into a vulnerable position. There is a lot of opposition to the idea. Arms control experts and humanitarian groups are deeply concerned that AI might one day be able to autonomously drop bombs that kill people without consulting humans, and they are working to limit its use. The military's shift to AI-capable aircraft is driven by security, cost, and strategic capabilities, according to the AP. If the US and China were to end up in conflict, for example, the Air Force's current fleet of expensive manned fighters would be vulnerable because of advances in electronic warfare, space and air defense systems on both sides. China's Air Force now outnumbers the US and is also amassing an armada of unmanned weapons. Future war scenarios envision swarms of American drones launching advanced strikes against enemy defenses, giving the US the ability to penetrate airspace without risking pilots' lives. But the shift is also driven by money. The Air Force is still hampered by production delays and cost overruns on the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter, which is estimated to cost $1.7 trillion. Vista's military operators say no other country in the world has an AI jet like it, where the software first learns millions of data points in a simulator, then tests its conclusions during real-world flights. That real-world performance data is then fed back into the simulator, where the AI processes it to learn more. Vista conducted its first AI-controlled dogfight in September 2023, and there have been only about 24 similar flights since. But the program learned so quickly from each engagement that some versions of AI tested on Vista have already defeated human pilots in air-to-air combat.